Let's see where this sits. Slightly move it, like. Okay, that'll work too. Like that'll work too. Shit, bro, that jack's like 30 years old, man. Relax.
Slightly move it.
Ah, it's not bad, man. All right, so we got another package in, but this time this one's for the Nismo. So we got some suspension here. Doing unboxing for this. Oh Jesus, it's a bit tough. Okay. Always gotta love the stickers that come with it. So I got some Raceland coilovers for the Nismo, the Ultimos. I'm running the Raceland, just the base ones on the G35 right now. I mean, I seem to like them. Haven't had any problems with them. They're pretty inexpensive for the coilover, especially the base ones. These ones aren't too bad either. I mean, they're very affordable. And I've never had any problems with the ones I'm running either. So, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Everyone says, you know, get Stance, D2, BC, you know. But I mean, this company makes a pretty quality coilover. And I mean, you can't beat the lifetime warranty on these things either. See, the base ones were, let's see if I can pull this up real quick. The base ones were red. These ones are, I don't know, it's like this green and gold, kind of like this setup. I mean, it's not like a multiple adjustment type of coilover, but I mean, you can affect a little bit of the spring load and obviously ride height. But I'm not trying to slam the Nismo, just drop it a little bit because I do have some new wheels I will be showcasing. But nonetheless, these things will be installed here shortly. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I mean, it's a bang for your buck, man. So I mean, if you're on a budget and you're really trying to get some coilovers, get the suspension feeling good and looking decent with some new wheels or anything like that, I mean, this is probably the right way to go. You know, everybody will hose you in the, you know, in the long run, say, oh well, you know, those are cheap, not really good. But I mean, I've had no problems with them. If I haven't had any problems with them, you know, I'm not gonna, hey, you knock it off over there, Maggie, knock it off. Yeah, I mean, since I haven't had any problems with them, I mean, I'm gonna tell people to get some, you know, especially since they're inexpensive, things like that. So, I mean, we'll get these tossed on the Nismo and see how it looks. Nothing like a little snap-on.
Is that what you gave me, like that, one of those things?
Yeah, it's like this, but not as, you know. Just got these two bolts here, and then the two at the top there. I think those are 10 or 14 mil, or 12 or 14 mil, and then probably take the spring off. So these two bolts there. Oh, we got one out. I gotta put that back. Well, let's see, those are...
So you taking off the brake or no?
No. So majority of this is just the, there's two major bolts, two main bolts that go to the shock tower for the spring cup. And then I have to bolt that back on, then the two resting bolts that are sitting at the top, just keeping the shock absorber in place. I saw how much like major bolts there were. I tried untightening one bolt. I couldn't untighten it. I was like, screw it, man, I'm not doing it. That's when I had DeAndre take it to ROC, and they did it for free. So
Really?
They wanted to work on a car, yeah. So I just gave them the lowering springs, and they did it. He just took it. They did it.
That's a shock absorber, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So like the spring I just took out.
Right.
They put in the spring I put in, or the spring that I offered for it, and then in the front it's a whole strut with a spring attached. So they had to compress the spring and then take it off that
on
way. If you don't do it
G
right,
or
man.
the
Yeah, the Infinity Edge.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't do it right, man, that freaking spring nut will just fly and just go, man. Cause some havoc across the classroom. There's one. Dude, the Infinity was like almost like brutal to work on. I felt like the gas tank is on the other side for the Infinity. It was just like even
placement
worse.
for
Even,
everything
like,
was
the placement, dude, to try to get to these bolts, man, was brutal. See, it was like this one, like this is like so much more simplistic. Like just boom, now I have one out. No.
Why are you doing the rears first?
Because I want to do one side just see how the rear reacts to it. You know?
Like the plate, like the fitment.
Yeah. So like, this is the front.
Right.
Picture the front. So the springs that I put on the Infinity, you have to unpress this, like you have to compress the spring, take off the top hat, and then put the new spring on, compress the spring, and then bolt it back up. That's what they did for that one. And then with these ones, all you gotta do is just flip and just put it in there, man. Keep in mind, it's a lot heavier than the, the stock ones, so.
I want to put it in here, but I know I'm gonna have a lot more trouble because like, I think I put it in this way, like this first hole. There's the second hole. Yeah, I mean it's pretty difficult, you know. First, second hole, but yeah, the first hole, then second hole, it's always ours. About these springs, the location of them. Oh, like the coil spring trying to get to the way. They're flat bolts. Come on, come on.
This one right here, like, you leave the locking collar on and adjust the height, and then you take this one off there. That adjusts like spring rate. See how like soft you want it. I mean, that's pretty.
I mean the ride.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't want it slam, but I want it like a decent fitment with this thing. So, toss the wheel on and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
That'll work. I'm sure as I drive.
That was an inch, right?
Yeah, as long as I'll.
Right.
Wait, once I drive it, it'll start to.
And then I'll lower a little bit
Yeah,
more.
a little bit more. I mean, that's definitely respectable. Got a lot better than.
You have to worry about bottoming out and shit.
Yeah.
Or rubbing, sorry.
No, I won't even rub. I mean. Let's see where this sits. Slightly move it, like. Okay, that'll work too. Fuck, that'll work too. Shit, bro, that jack's like 30 years old, man. Relax.
Slightly move it.
Oh, it's not bad, man. It's just about the. This one's a lot lower. Yeah, this one's a lot lower. Or maybe.
Oh, ooh,
That might rub.
you might.
'Cause I don't even have the. I don't have my fenders rolled. Let's take a look at this side.
Ooh, no, it's about the same.
Really, about the same?
Yeah, you need to roll your fingers.
Yeah, I need to roll these bitches. Let's take on a small drive real quick and have him sit in the passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
See, get this thing to sit. Yeah,
again,
yeah, for sure. Let's take a drive real quick.
So you're taking the brake line off, or the bolt next to it?
The brake line bolt. Yeah, just keeps it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it just keeps it snug to the strut itself. Then the ABS sensors are right next to it, of course.
And then we get to have fun pulling the whole thing out.
Alright, take the ABS sensors off. Probably give this like a... maybe a swift kick would do it. That's kind of what I did.
Said it's okay to ruin the fresh kicks today.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright, looks
Just
like you
playing-
don't want to go today. Let's see.
Just playing patty cake with the fucking strut.
Step on this to release it from the top.
Okay.
Step on the rotor so I can release this. A little more, bud. Need some force on it. More force. One more. Oh, you almost had it. Keep going. Like one more. Yep. Got him. Get that one out of there. Okay. Man. Now you just... Alright, so we got the coilovers on. A little bit more of a drop on the front side. Car's extremely dirty. Probably should wash it, but hey. We'll wait. I think the rear looks the best. I mean, it used to be like 4 fingers in between the gap with the coilovers. But now it's maybe about like, barely 2. Probably need to roll the fenders a little bit. So I don't like rub too much, because you can, because when we did a first test drive, it kind of rubbed a little bit there. You kind of hear it. Someone bigger gets in the car, for sure this thing might rub around the corner if you take it too hard. Obviously the new wheels, we got the 370Z Nismo wheels. I've been eyeballing these for like a long time. I think these look like one of the best stock wheels that Nissan ever provided. And I don't know, I might think about it giving them a new look, a new color. That'll be happening probably, I don't know, fairly soon possibly. It's gonna make this thing pop a little bit, but fitment's not too bad with these. I know I got the 9.5 squared just so I can interchange the tires and rotate them. I'm probably trying to find the 10.5s for the rear. Probably keep the 9.5s in the front. I can do like a small 15 mil spacer, but I need extended wheel lugs for the front. But it's actually not too bad. I think The rear looks a little bit better. You can kind of see it like that. It looks a little bit more flush. But yeah, I just wanted a little bit more drop on the car just to make the wheels look a little bit better. But I think it looks really good, honestly. Do a little walk around. I like it. It's not too bad. Just makes the stock car look a lot better. Like, you don't have to do too much. It's like, it's simple. It's clean. That's what it looks like.